I'm about to say something that many of you aren't going to like because it concerns your children. It concerns people, whether it's spiritual children or physical children. But don't get in God's way. Don't get in God's way of what it is that God is doing. God is about to do some things in your kids, bring them through some things, drag them through some things, put them into some places and things of that nature. But don't get in God's way. You can pray and war and things of that nature, but don't get in God's way. If God tell you don't touch it, don't touch it. If God tell you don't intervene, don't intervene. And even children, if it's your parents, I know you love your parents. I know you want the best for your parents. I know you want to try to, not see your parents in certain places and positions and things of that nature. Don't get in God's way. Let God do what God is doing, because God is doing a thing that is not life-threatening. God is putting them into a place where they trust God, come to God, want God for themselves. There are many people, physical parents or spiritual parents. You have known your children all their lives, and you think you know them well enough to know what they can't do. But in Christ, they can do all things. It doesn't matter what you know about their past. It doesn't matter what you know about their history. It doesn't matter what you think. Don't get in God's way. There are many of you who don't believe that somebody can become what it is that they believe or that they know that God has called them to be, to do, and to become. And you stand in their way. But when you're standing in their way, you're standing in God's way. Don't get in God's way. God is doing a work. God is at work. God don't need our help. God is not caught up in our feelings about our loved ones and things of that nature. He is doing a work. It's a great work. It's a mighty work. Don't get in God's way. When you put your hand in things that God told you not to put your hand in, your hand is going to get popped. And it's going to get popped real hard. You remember how teachers used to pop a child's hand with a ruler? And those of you that are not old enough to remember any time of that nature, it's a form of discipline. Don't make God pop your hand with a ruler because you're trying to put your hands in things that God told you to let it go and put it in his hands. Don't get in God's way. That's all I'm going to say. No matter what the situation is. I may not have called out what it is concerning you. When it comes to your husband, unsaved, doing whatever, raking and running, and doing all different types of things. And then you begin to see that low place. You begin to see them in a different light. Don't get in God's way. You begin to really see how God is breaking and shaping and molding some people, even if they're co-workers, even if there are people who you are watching them really hit rock bottom. Don't get in God's way. God is taking us and has taken many of us and will continue to take people out of where they are and put them into position where they have to trust God. It's personal. It's between them and God, one-on-one, an audience of one. Don't get in God's way. That's all I'm going to say. Have a beautiful day.